we get a timeout called on the defensive side of the ball by the Panthers. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
That's awesome they had.
Here's Ronald Jones, first carry for the USC man. And he'll lose yardage here, back at the 41. It'll go as a loss of a yard on the game's first play. Second down.
2nd and 11 at the 41-yard line.
Second and 11 at the 41. Shotgun now for Brady. This into the hands of his running back, Ronald Jones. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or 2 shy of the 40. That one good for a first down pickup of 18 yards. So the ball moves from their own 41 to the other 41 here for 1st and 10. Brady gives this one off to Jones. They'll fight forward for a couple down inside the 40.
He's brought down at the...
Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked him up.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. From the shotgun to give to Jones.
He just be talking. He fucking sucked him.
Down to the 37-yard line.
The ball carrier. He's brought
2 yards on the first down carry, and then followed up by 2 yards on the second down carry.
Well, that's definitely not going to be enough to get the job done. Wasn't the expression 3 yards in a cloud of dust?
Now they're going to need 6 on 3rd down to keep the drive going.
Hey, Amaya, tell him how he got his ass buzzed earlier by me.
To throw on 3rd down. Brady.
Come on, bitch. Oh, that's a pick.
Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Dante Jackson picks it, and he'll return it to the 24-yard line. They were ball hawks last week.
Ask him what to go. Ask him what to go.
On defense, in the first drive, they pick up right where they left off.
They're creating quite a reputation for themselves, aren't they? And sometimes what happens is when they know that the defense can take the ball away, as they saw the previous week. Now you try too hard to take it away, and you force yourself into errors. They've intimidated them in a sense and gotten the ball from them.
Oh, Christian McCaffrey
going for 14 and a first down.
And there's Christian McCaffrey with another run CMC, as he's known in the Carolina area. Easily the most productive running back in the league last season. 2,392 yards from scrimmage. He's just so dangerous every time he gets the football. Whether you hand it to him, throw it to him out of the backfield, just imagine if they had the guts to let him return kicks as well. This guy is a true triple threat.
Here's a throw right side, taken in by his tight end. And this will be stopped at the 44. That one good for 7 yards. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch. On 2nd down, McCaffrey. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage.
And that's called winning at the point of attack, isn't it? Right there at the line of scrimmage. I know he's a little bummed out now. He doesn't get credit for a tackle for a loss, but no gain. His guys will take that.
And speaking of winning, to be as cheesy as we can, he was the winner of the NFC Defensive Player of the Week award from last week, so he's really stringing together some... This is caught inside the 15. Touchdown, Carolina. Robbie Anderson. His 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Panthers are going to take a first quarter lead. Good start to the season for him. He had the touchdown last week in the opener and a second one in week 2 now.
How about the pace he's already established, right? Not sure he can keep it up for an entire
season. You know the
season,
fact, no.
but don't burst the bubble because he thinks that he can.
Do guys go into a season with a goal for touchdowns scored or yardage? What do you think?
I think every single one of the guys who's going to touch the football, they all have those types of goals. They all have those types of thoughts. And then they just have to see how the season unfolds if they can stay with it.
Unfolding so far so good for him. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
At their own 30-yard line.
The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. They had the interception last time. It led to the opening touchdown. So now 7-0 the score as they start 1st and 10.
That's the fact, bro.
The INT on the last drive.
Oh, I just capped. That was just pick.
It would have been his second pick of the game. Instead, it'll be 2nd down. Pretty fortunate there. The interception that ended the last drive, and then boom, the first pass here almost picked on this drive.
Yeah, I think you could definitely call him to question his decision-making here in the first half.
My controller,
Certainly
bro.
not the best of decisions there. Lucky that one wasn't picked. Brady's incompletion on 1st down leads to a 2nd and 10. Out of the shotgun, it's Jones. And he'll be upended at the 33 following a gain of 3. And guess what? It brings up 3rd down.
Well, that's a good start to this drive on the defensive side of the ball.
Force the incompletion on 1st down. Then you're able to shut down the running play on 2nd.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised now. A little bit of pressure going at the quarterback in the expected passing situation.
On 3rd down, Brady.
Oh, I went. That's me. That's me. That won't happen again.
Taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Nice 3rd down conversion and even 20 yards.
Play for the Bucks. On 1st down, Brady. Give me that.
Trying for Brown, and it's intercepted.
That's
Picked off
cap.
near the 44. And he'll take it across midfield and down to the 48-yard line. They told us repeatedly earlier in the week in our meetings, we need some plays from our defense here on the road early. They got one.
And don't think they were above all week long pointing out to their defense that the other defense is rated higher than them. You got to let that happen. Play, and they responded to the challenge.
And he will find the open man. It's DJ Moore. Shotgun handoff now to McCaffrey. And a nice run. They're going to take this close to the 1st down marker at the Bucs 34. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a 1st down. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Off the play fake, here's Jackson. This one complete to Curtis Samuel. And he's got some space here.
Come on.
To the 2-yard line there before crossing over out of bounds. Give him 32 on the play.
1st and goal at the 2-yard line.
After 7-0 on EA Sports.
Panthers 7, Buccaneers nothing.
Oh, blood, up there, hot the bitch and check the stats.
On the ground, McCaffrey. And he takes it into the end zone for a Panthers touchdown. Christian McCaffrey, his first touchdown of the new season. And the Panthers add on to their lead. An option pitch we saw. We don't witness a ton of that in the NFL, but it worked there down near the goal line for a score.
And it's actually a great call in goal line situations because as more and more quarterbacks enter the league with that mobility and having run option in college, more pro teams are adding it to their arsenal. And now it's not just, does the quarterback run it? Does he pitch it? Now they've added that third element. He can rise up and throw the ball as well.
First and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And they're in a bind early here, down 14-0. Are you worried at this stage or still too early?
You're worried. You're just trying not to transmit it to the rest of your team. You want to make sure that they stay positive. But at the same time, you're wondering, how are we going to move the football? What do we have on this play sheet that can work? Get back to basics is usually your answer. And make sure you find the guy who can move the ball fastest for you if you just get it in his hands.
Yeah, still trying to get points on the board
Goofy
here.
got the shit off snap.
Jones running on first down, but finding it pretty tough going as he'll get forward for only about 3 there before he's taken down.
A 3-yard pickup.
Yeah, I don't know if it's exactly a win-win, but if you're on offense, you'll take that kind of a run, all right? It was kind of stacked up, found a little bit of yardage, and frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense. The playbook is still open for the coordinator.
The Jets sweep.
That shit is glitch. I've never seen no bullshit
got it
like
up
that.
over the 40 to the 41. Call it a gain of 5 there on the run, but they'll remain a yard or two short here with third down coming up.
Brings up 3rd and 2.
Brady going to throw. Open man is Godwin. It's complete. And they will touch him down, but not before he gets the first. Brady finding Godwin there for a Buccaneer first. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Brady going to fake the give to Jones and set up the throw. That's complete to his receiver, Godwin. And he'll cross over out of bounds right at the 25. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another 1st down. 1st and 10, and they've got 3 tight ends out there. A jumbo package look. So that'll back him up 5. Now they need 15 yards on this series after the delay of game. 1st and 15. After the penalty, it's Jones. And he went nowhere. Well, he went backwards. Back to the 33.
The tackle.
A loss of a full 3 yards. And now it's 2nd down.
33 yards.
I have a feeling they'll stay
That's what
committed
you
to
mad,
running the
nigga.
football, especially on
mad,
the early
nigga.
downs.
Oh,
They just haven't
yeah.
had a whole lot of success just yet.
And I'm hot.
Throwing on 2nd and long. Brady. And that one got tipped. Kind of threw everything off. It brings up 3rd.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
On 3rd and long, it's Brady. And Brady going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked up by Justin Burris.
But they try to stop him. He read about my title. Got a dollar and then he popped up. Should be good at you, not him.
Will score. Touchdown,
Partner, what we just saw, that's a great example of a team that was really amped up.
That's a right foot creep. Ooh, walking with that heater.
Excited. and have a bust on defense and gave up a big play. Instead, they created their own
I
big
said
play
right
with pick
foot
six.
creep.
This
Ooh,
one may be over.
Yeah, it's just the first half, but that lead has swelled to the point where you're wondering if it is over already. And the Buccaneers able to recover. Their hands team does its job. Second quarter onside kick there that failed. Is that something that maybe they had dialed up before this game started?
It feels like it, doesn't it? That they thought they had the right situation, approach and going after it. Also may signal that they feel like they have the superior team, that they can try these sorts of things and it won't come back and hurt them later.
We rock out like it. Tell that bitch that that's her fault.
Now Brady to try again after the pick six. And Jones has it over the middle. And brought down, but able to get it to their 30-yard line. 15 yards as Tampa Bay picks up the first. So first and 10 now from the 30.
They should have caught the mascot at the party. What? The right foot creep. Ooh, walking with that heater.
Working from the gun, it's Brady. The left side completion to Jones. Brady, that catch good for only a couple. This, of course, the home opener for the Buccaneers. A date folks in Tampa have had circled since, I don't know, about 6:30 Eastern time on March 17th. That's the day that TB12 officially became a Buccaneers CD.
And think about it this way, Brandon. Back in the old days, we used to talk about what we call water cooler talk, right? You take a break at work and you talk about the team and everybody stand around. Now, whatever passes is water cooler talk, the social media, the texting, all those things. Since that moment that it was announced it was official that Tom Brady was a Buccaneer, that's all these people cared about. Seeing this game in Tampa, and let's face it, this team hasn't been to the playoffs in a decade or so. Now they're talking about going to the Super Bowl. Forget just getting to the playoffs. That's what Tom Brady has brought to this franchise.
Throwing is Brady on third down. He gets it to Brown, complete. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. A big pickup there, 18 yards and a Buccaneer first. Now a first and 10 at the 11. He sets up the screen to Jones. And he's into the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. Ronald Jones, his third touchdown now on the year. And the Bucs are able to cut in now to that deficit. Heck of a start to his season. He had 2 touchdowns in the opener last week, another one here in week 2.
Well, I don't want to call him a touchdown machine this early, but sometimes you get locked in, and you feel good about things. You get into that zone, and those touchdowns come in bunches. He may be off to that kind of a start.
It's like he was shot out of a cannon. I would imagine success this early, great momentum going forward for the rest of the year.
If he keeps this up, they'll soon be chanting MVP anytime he touches the ball.
They've got good starting field position as they come up here first and 10 at the 40. McCaffrey. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard.
The tackle made just shy of midfield.
They go play action now. Jackson. He's got a man on the crossing route. That's Moore. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30.
Catch there by DJ Moore is really starting to come into his own, and he's one of that pack of receivers in the NFL now that looks like running backs and plays like that as well when they catch the football. Last year, nearly 1,200 yards receiving, 78 yards per game, and that ranked in the top 10 in the league. Expect those numbers to continue to grow.
And he overshot him there.
But you got TJ Watt.
Incomplete. He was looking to get that one to DJ Moore.
Hey, well, you ain't do your training. You ain't do your training?
Now from the 29.
Your training. XP. Coach XP. You should. That's what I did before I left.
Play action. It's Jackson. He'll buy some time right. Going back to Moore. This time he's got him complete.
Hey, don't let this weak-ass nigga box you, Gerald.
Inside the 15-yard line. 15 yards on the play. First down. Here's a first and 10 at the 14-yard line. Inside the red zone here, they'll look to throw. And he's got his man. It's Samuel. Touchdown, Carolina. Curtis Samuel. As the first half is winding
Devil,
down.
baby.
And the
JC.
Panthers in the lead.
Catch me. Hope you ain't catch the correct, bitch. Why you said the hurry? Yeah, the just he had a show to me with the next set.
They really were determined to get a stop there. Unable to do so. That makes their comeback that much more difficult.
So not much time.
Well, I got one minute video, just mush mouth. Tell the motherfucker, pick me up.
The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked up by Troy Pride. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. Now Jackson. They'll set up the screen to McCaffrey. And he'll reach the 8-yard line before going out. It'll be a gain of 10 to start the drive out, and by a few inches, that'll be a first down.
Carolina.
This offense continues to be a hot knife through butter. 3 drives, 3 scores, and knocking on the door again on drive number 4. They'll try to run with McCaffrey. And he'll take this into the end zone. Touchdown, Carolina. Christian McCaffrey in the final seconds of the first half. And the Panthers head on to their
You put on DBs?
And that's a lead that excites a team as they head into the half. Good way to finish things off.
Yeah, able to extend that lead, and you always say it.
Who got him?
Totally change the complexion of half number 2.
Yeah, it changes your morale, changes your outlook. But even before that, let's see if they decide to kind of squib kick or what they're going to do on the kickoff, because you don't want to give up a big play right before the half ends.
Good point.
Where's I got TJ Watt though? Ooh, why D-line? Oh, it's over with him, bro. Yes, sir. I miss a piece, man. TJ Watt, man. This nigga ass I'm playing, bro. What the fuck? You might as well game before it's win. If you was gonna play like this, nigga. What the fuck?
Very one-sided beginning to this one. As we toss it an hour or so east of here to Orlando, it's Jonathan Coachman with our EA Sports halftime report. The Panthers out in front, and they will get the football first. Second half action underway. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. They built a good first half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively.
Oh, that was a touchdown.
The ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Oh, that's got to frustrate him a little bit because they nearly got to him there, and it would have been the first sack of the game. Instead, they're able to influence the release, and they did force the incomplete pass.
So the failure to connect on second down, that leaves them staring up here at a 3rd and 8. Here's Jackson to throw. Oh, the Buccaneer pressure too much. Down he goes. That's Shaq Barrett, last year's sack leader, gets in there to register another one. Chalk that up as their first sack in this game, and they tallied 4 a week ago.
And probably not as much exultation in that sack as what took us so long.
In the jail, not here.
Previous week, you're counting on continuing that momentum. They didn't get that done in the first
I can't do shit because his bitch ass got me muted.
They started to bring even more exotic pressure towards the quarterback.
At their own 49-yard line.
All right. You mean me for busting his ass earlier?
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And Charles, the good news, they got the
stop
stop defensively. The bad news, this is a huge
hole
that they're in right now. How do they start to dig out of it?
That's a great question because we're not even going to talk about how do they win it, right? We want to see how they can kind of claw back and at least make themselves feel better about the game, because this one is likely out of reach, but maybe one possession at a time. Try and play a little bit better and have some respect when you come out of the game.
Looking for Godwin, and he's got him complete. And he takes it down deep into enemy territory. Well, as a lineman, they are trained. You've got to stay close to home. If you're more than a yard downfield, they're going to toss that flag, and they did there. They'll run it with Jones. And they went the wrong way there. Losing yardage back at the 43-yard line. It'll be a loss of a yard, and it'll make this a 2nd and long.
2nd and 16 at the 43-yard line.
You better bring it. Hey, 66. Mike 20. You want this? Mike 20, Mike 20, Mike 20. Let's set a tone, fellas. Let's set a tone.
Hey, why you playing DRC a dog, oh, bro?
Boy, and now they can't.
Nigga, you set him back off the right. You might just said this so you can get him, bro. Nah.
Now Brady throwing on 2nd down. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. If they didn't have that penalty a moment ago, it'd be a 1st down. Still a nice 13-yard pickup.
When you run a screen pass really well, you got to like the look of it because so many parts come together to make it work well. The offensive linemen, where they're faking people out, the back slipping out there, catching the football, then all of them going together as one unit downfield. A really nice pickup.
To throw on 3rd down, Brady.
Ooh, I can't. What I go? That's on me.
There he goes, left side. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Scotty Miller, 49 yards. And the Bucs are able to close the gap just a bit. Suck up for the extra point. Whoa. He just yanked that one well to the left, and no good.
Kenyon to kick off for Tampa Bay.
Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss.
Fair catch made at the 25-yard line. The Panthers take over 1st and 10.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means they're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of 1st downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here. Back to the ground on 1st. It's McCaffrey. Now that play is blown up, losing yardage back at the 35. Officially,
come on,
it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
2nd and 11 at the 35-yard line.
On 2nd and 11 now. Jackson. And down he goes a Buccaneer sack.
Like how they started the third quarter here. They forced a punt on the first drive, and after this sack, it looks like they'll be forcing another one as well.
Absolutely. Maybe got their second win coming out of the locker room. Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after first and second down went backwards. It's third and very long. And he'll air this one deep for Anderson. And this will be caught at the 30. And all the way down to the 26. A big third down play there for the Panthers. 51 yards.
Panthers.
So first and 10. And if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material. Now throwing on first down and completing it. And he'll take this into the end zone. Touchdown, Carolina.
Touchdown.
Curtis Samuel, his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Panthers are able to grow their lead.
In order to lead in a game, you're going to get plenty of contributors, but that's his second touchdown catch of this game. He's one of the key guys in this one.
And you better believe he'll be looking for the hat trick here as this one continues to go. And this carries into the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
23-yard line.
The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. They are right now just ice cold. I mean, they have struggled big time in this game, and they're getting blown out. How do they adjust?
So tough because we always talk about it being a team game, and you need all 11 working well together. But every now and then, partner, you need that one guy
unless you picking all other
who
players,
can
I'm
make a play
picking
against
players.
all odds that maybe can ignite things. And I think that's what they're looking for right now.
Yeah, you talk about going to your playmakers. They probably need to do it.
Find someone that you're used to touching the football that makes big plays and give them that opportunity to maybe wake up everyone else.
A really good pickup of 28 yards.
People drafted.
So from Panther territory now, it's first and 10 at the 49-yard line. Here's Brady to throw. Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete. The Pro Bowler Chris Godwin, the intended receiver, but it'll be second down.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes, but the best part for him, he's got second and third down to fall back on.
The second and 10 now as we roll along in the third quarter from Tampa. Throwing again. Brady. Man open left side.
I want who? Which one for him?
They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3. In need of a conversion on third down. They had the big play to start the drive. Not much sense. Again,
oh, that's what I forgot again. Yeah.
Miller, he's got it. And he's able to get the first before he's taken down at the 36. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up.
Damn, they bogus as hell. They was trying to finesse.
So from the 36 now, first and 10.
You had him age or something? So you traded age Bobby just for what? Yeah, you too. I would never did that thing. Isaiah Simmons.
Now Brady again.
Oh, he tweaking.
Terrific there as that's knocked down and incomplete. The intended target was Chris Godwin. That'll bring up second down.
He had Seahawks.
Brady's incompletion on first down leads to a 2nd and 10.
Hey, Mike 20, Mike 20. Both bandit. Get in the weight room. Mike 20, Mike 20, Mike 20. All you get is a headache. All you get is a headache. There we go, Mike 20, Mike 20, Mike 20.
Grady too?
To throw again. Brady. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And he's got it. Caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Scotty Miller with 2 touchdowns on
Only hating if you say that.
in this game. And the Bucs are able to cut into that deficit. And he's got it up.
Hey, only next with
42. Buccaneers 20. Bradley Pinion.
Following the touchdown now, it's Bradley Pinion on to kick this one away.
He would never make the Super Bowl again. So.
Taken about 7 yards deep. And he will be taken down here on the return on what will wind up being the final play of this third quarter. Back now in.
I ain't gonna let H said DRC might be the
starting to
move.
make their way to the parking lot. Their guys trail big here to begin quarter number 4.
Be my lockdown corner.
The drive begins with a run by McCaffrey. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down.
Brandon, I gotta think this offensive line has got some smiles on
They
its
put
faces.
Jamal.
I know it sounds crazy, but they practice for this.
Why for the
Back in
SS,
training
cause
camp, they knew
guys.
they'd be in situations where it'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
You do that though,
Again,
friend?
they run again. It's McCaffrey, and he'll lose yardage here. Going
Jamal
down
for
back
Chris
to the
West.
28. A loss on that play, and now third down gets tougher. 3rd and 6.
And it's 3rd down.
The Panthers on 3rd down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This will be 3rd and 6.
You trying to lose Jamal Adams.
Jackson from the shotgun. Completes it to Samuel.
Jackson's pass.
He's been big. 2 touchdowns earlier. Now he's got a first down here.
Yards. And a Panther first down.
They'll throw on first down with Jackson. Open man is Samuel, complete. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. Give him 30 yards there. Boy, another big play late here for an offense, Charles, that certainly has had its fair share of big plays.
Coverage has been a problem all game long, and I would say that going along with that has been confidence. Because even if they had the right coverage, they've still dented them.
Jackson
I'll
hit,
do the
and he
fucking
lost the
ball.
football. And it's picked up by the Buccaneers.
Oh, I got him!
He's got the lane, and there he goes. And he will not get all the way home, but he will take this back down to about the 2-yard line.
Hey, whatever happened to the days of just getting a fumble recovery? Everyone's into taking it the other way and trying to create points themselves, aren't they?
Well, they are, and now a terrific opportunity inside the 5. The defense gets him the ball via the turnover. Now can this offense cash in? 1st and goal. And this will result in him losing yardage. Back to the 3. It's a loss of a yard there, and it's 2nd down.
It's a loss.
When a draw works, it can be a thing of beauty. But when it doesn't, oh, it can be ugly. And in this case, loss of yardage ugly.
One back in the game. That's Jones. 2nd and goal.
Oh, you? Shock City.
To throw, it's Brady. And that's going to be knocked
Who's that?
away
Who just
in
cut
the
through
end
there?
zone. It's incomplete. He was looking for Chris Godwin.
Bro, I
that
don't want
time.
to. I gotta
But
fix
now
my
it's
depth
3rd and
chart.
goal.
They get to do
Another incomplete pass there. What do you take from this game offensively?
Well, you know it's tough to really analyze
Yeah,
for
bro,
them
it's
because
like
it is a
a-
team game, right? But let's be honest, though. The defense did them no favors in this
Oh,
one
yeah,
at all.
shit.
Offense actually moved
As long as I
the
got TJ Watt.
So,
I'm
bottom
second,
line,
yeah.
film session, defense is going to be a real tough one for them. Offense, they'll get a little bit of praise.
Brady now on 3rd and goal. Godwin's got it. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. A 3-yard touchdown pass. And the Bucs capitalize on the short field as they take it in for 6. And down near the goal line here, they're able to throw it in.
And the key word, quick. Quick hitter. Out of his hands fast, into the receiver's hands even faster.
So what can Brady do here as he'll lead his guys up to go for 2. And he's going to get in for the score. And the lead now cut to 14. So they're able to throw it in for the two-point conversion. Sometimes that can be a risky play, but they got it.
Yeah, you always have to be careful here because if you do get an interception, it's returned by the defense. That's 2 points for them, but he identified an open target and put it right on him. And that drives coaches insane, doesn't it? When they see that happen, it just doesn't feel right, does it? Plus, you're giving up yardage.
Good starting position for the Panthers as they come up 1st and 10 at the 40. On the ground, McCaffrey. And the play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back near the 40 at the 39. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
It's a loss of a yard.
They stay on the ground. McCaffrey again. Room to run past midfield. Touchdown, Carolina. Christian McCaffrey, 61 yards. And the Panthers add on to their lead. That's a pretty quick response to that last touchdown drive, and it seemed like they may be giving up momentum. Not so fast.
No, not at all, because they end up pushing the lead up once again, and you're exactly right. Thought momentum might have been shifting. Instead, they grabbed old Mo, didn't let him get to the opposite sideline.
And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Brady and the Bucs now with a 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. Shotgun now for Brady.
Yeah, let me do my job real quick.
Running back, Ronald Jones. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield.
But at least get to my jab, bro. Get to my pick over, bro.
Big ones at a 1st down.
Oh, yeah, damn. Why only had Kamish could do that? That's just so
Going on 1st down is Brady. They'll tussle for it, and this is going to be caught. And they get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. It's another 1st down as this time they get an even 20. On 1st and 10, here's Brady.
He held,
huh? Before they drop it. 23 yards, the final tally. From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. And he's going to get about 4 down inside the 10 to the 9.
Ronald Jones, the ball carrier.
Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair.
Now 2nd and 6 at the 9-yard line.
So it's Buccaneer football as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Buccaneers. Ronald Jones with his 2nd touchdown of the game, 4th of the year. And the Bucs are able to cut in now to that deficit. Extra point try now for Suckup. And the lead will be cut down to 14.
That's the score. Panthers 49. Buccaneers 35. Bradley Pinion, the kickoff for Tampa Bay.
Now Pinion with a kickoff honors following the touchdown. This taken in about 4 yards deep. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped it to 23.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And a few kneel downs should just about do it. Now, defensively, they do have all 3 timeouts, but very little reason to use them at this point. Escaping the pressure right. And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away incomplete. Now that'll bring up second down. How good has he been throwing the football, though? Despite that incompletion, that's just the third time he's been off target this entire game.
And, Brandon, I'd be on the other side of this equation, trying to defend a guy who's been this hot, and it chips away at your confidence. And when you're...
Well, this is taken in. It's complete. Pass at 20. And he will take it across for a Panthers touchdown. Robbie Anderson, 77 yards. And the Panthers, they widen their lead. Looking like they're well on their way to a 2-0 start. All smiles right now on that sideline, isn't it?
As well there should be. It's hard to win a game in the NFL. We hear it all the time. We know that it's difficult. But guess who's smiling? But inside is thinking 24-hour rule, because we're going to have to play again next week.
Boss man.
Oh, without a doubt. The head coach, he wants them to feel good, but at the same time, find a way to keep improving.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. A short kick taken at the 18. The lane opens here. He's past the 30.
Take over first and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. They're down big here late. I don't know. You just one last drive here for pride?
Some people like to do that. I remember playing for a guy once. We were down huge, and someone said, "Coach, what do you want to call?" He just waved a hand like, "Who cares? Let's get out of here and do something some other time." But some teams like to do something at the end to feel a little bit better as they continue to move forward.
Yeah, probably just want to put this one behind them. That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1.
Mike 20, Mike 20. Hey, check it.
Now Brady. Quick slant to Brown. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. 12 yards there and a first down.
First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
On first down, Brady. Throw left side complete. It's Brown. Antonio Brown, kiss him goodbye. And he's into the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. Antonio Brown, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Bucs are able to close the gap just a bit. Brady to throw again. And he's got it for the 2-point conversion. So they tack on a pair more here to narrow that deficit a bit further.
Buccaneers 43.
So time definitely not in their favor. Down 2 scores, but they'll try the onside kick. Now the Panthers going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. And the Panthers are going to recover here, and that should be enough to get them the victory. They knew they needed a miracle. They had to have that onside kick. They didn't get it.
Well, as we knew, even before they put the toe to the leather on that one, their chances of getting that done, slim and none. And I do believe we saw Slim just leave the door, didn't we?
We did indeed. I think we're down to none. They go play action with Jackson. Open man is Robbie Anderson. And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 47.
To Robbie Anderson. Today's final score, Panthers 50.
Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they? I mean, what a game to put up that number of points, continually feel like they're moving the ball and things are working and clicking. They think that they can bottle this and carry it with them.
And as an offensive coordinator, you just don't think you can do anything. Run, pass, it's all going to work.
That's called being in the zone.
So for Carolina, it was a great all-around performance as they come out of this one with the victory. And another road date awaits them next week as their opponents will be the Los Angeles Chargers. Meanwhile, for the Bucs, they'll fall to 1-1. And they'll look to get back on track next week as they travel to Denver to take on the Broncos. That'll do it for us. I'm Brandon Gaudin alongside Charles Davis. Thanks to our entire crew as well. We'll talk to you next time. So long, everybody.
Let me explain what I did. Can I kick it? Hold on. Yeah, I got some rings and a ring. Can I kick it? Yeah. Don't ask me a thing. How I got her, how I did it. Yeah. Spend the whole half, had a blast. Can I kick it? Even with a sprain. Pain, can I kick it? Just the flex, I went and bought a chain. Can I kick it? Things ain't been the same. Things have changed. Can I kick it? People acting different, so I ask. Can I?
Hey, could count on my power and look at my dogs from. Way back then, you could claim what you saw, but you weren't with us. The higher the climb, the harder the fall, but how did you get up? I done got rich, then went broke, then got rich again, just a little hiccup. I done been bottling this pickup. Remember me being so bummy and being so hungry, I had to eat gristle. Ay, how did the little go miss? Her she was magic, she mixed. Met her at one of the functions, we caught a little rhythm, she caught up a friend, they kissed and we dipped it, and that's how we.
What I did, can I kick it? Hold on. Yeah, I got some rings and a ring. Can I kick it? Yeah. Don't ask me a thing. How I got her, how I did it. Yeah. Spend the whole half, had a blast. Can I kick it?
Fuck, I'm still streaming. I'm tweaking.